where you just like, anyway. Hello and welcome back to Allie Bakes, where today we are making apple cider donuts. I've never actually had these before. This is going to be my first time trying them. It's also going to be my first time deep frying something. As you can see today, we might have Costco'd a little bit too close to the sun because I had to make sure I had enough vegetable oil to fry these donuts in. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want to burn my face or my hands off or catch my house on fire. But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna be brave. Let's get started. We're starting by reducing a cup of apple cider over medium-high heat. As usual, all ingredient measurements will be in the description box below. Okay, this has reduced to, looks like half a cup. We're gonna call that good. I'm gonna let this cool right here, and in the interim, I'm going to prepare our oil. It's at 4 inches. I don't know if I have like 4 inches to spare with the splattery spillage that might occur. So I'm going like halfway. Hey, we'll call that good. This has to get to like 350. Okay. Fire detector is fully charged. While that heats up, we're gonna begin to prepare our donuts. So, I've got a cup of dark brown sugar, about a 1/4 cup melted salted butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, an egg, give that a mix until everything is nice and combined. And pour in our apple cider. Ooh, it smells so good. And then again, one more mix. In here we have baking powder, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. Anyway. Fun fact, when baking powder is exposed to heat, it releases carbon dioxide, which is why you get all these little bubbles, and that's what helps your baked goods rise. Very fun, very science. Now that that's all combined, we're gonna stir in 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. You're gonna stir to combine this until it starts to turn into a shaggy dough. You want it to be pretty smooth, ending up with no flour and no discernible lumpage. I'm so scared of him. We're gonna go ahead and generously flour a work surface and then turn that dough out and begin to roll out our donuts. You can really make them any size you want. I went for 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch thick, but measure with your heart. This dough is pretty sticky, so you want to make sure that you're using ample amounts of flour. And then again, you can choose your fighter on the size of donuts that you want. I chose a medium-ish size cookie cutter and then began cutting out my donuts. After that, you do the super fun job of punching out your donut centers to make sure that the donut fries evenly. You can either keep the donut holes and fry them separately. I just reincorporated them back into the dough so I could make more donuts. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A baker's dozen. I did it. Okay, so now we really just need to wait for the oil to get to a nice 350. Let's see where we're at now. 169. Okay. We'll be back in like 10 minutes. We took precautions. Hope I don't have to use that because I don't really know how. Okay. We broke 325. The only thing left now to do is to do it. I'm not scared, you're scared. Just a donut. Just a donut. It can't hurt me. Oh no, he moved. Okay, we're just doing 4 at a time because I don't think I can keep track of any more than that. No, you can't move because I put you in clockwise for a reason. I think they need like more time. Handsome, I literally don't have time right now. Oh, they smell good. Bet they do. After the donuts come out of the fryer, they immediately go into some cinnamon sugar to get their delicious cinnamony sugar coating, and then out to cool. I don't really know what happened with him. I ended up frying these for about 2 minutes on each side, or until both sides were equally brownish. You're just gonna kind of have to eyeball it because the temperature of the oil does fluctuate. By the last few donuts, I definitely was a little more systematized, frying them, tossing them in sugar, and then letting them out to cool. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Little stressful, but honestly, as long as you have the right receptacle, I would say that frying something is like really not as big of a deal as I thought. That being said, let's see if my new gray hairs were worth it. Some of them have like little separation there, and I think it was just probably how I folded the dough. So note to self, don't do like folds as if you were making a croissant when you're making your donuts. Wait a frickin' minute. They're exactly like, you know those little Entenmann's donuts that you buy in the roll at the gas station? The texture is like uncanny to like gas station donuts, but in a good way, for real. You can look, they're not like super airy, they're more like cakey. But absolutely the same texture as like those little, you know the ones I'm talking about that you get at sleepovers when you were 12? I do get a little bit of apple. Lots of cinnamon. Ooh, those are way better than I thought they would be. Big recommend on these. Big recommend. Very fall. Very, little stress, but very fall. I've had so much fun baking these delicious fall recipes with you guys. As always, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.